Hey family, it's your girl Miss Always in Black, and I am coming today to show you guys how I had my boobies sitting up all nice and perky for my vow renewal. Now before we get started, I do want to say that I had assistance and that she did the majority of the taping. That's my girl Keisha, I love her to death, but you gotta love somebody to tape up their boobs. Anyway, I'm going to show you the tape that I used, and then I'm going to show you how we kind of held it up and what we did, how the way that we went up to make sure that it stayed. So the tape that I used, or that I had, and honestly I just had this. I don't know why I just automatically had this. I didn't buy any additional tape, but I did get this from Walmart. This is the cotton KT tape. I ain't even gonna try to pronounce that word, but it says for pain relief and support, right? So it has this on the back, but I got the one that is stripped, so you can see, like, you can rip that there. You can rip it at each one, you know. And then I just didn't want to have to worry about cutting anything or whatever. Never have to worry about cutting anything, so that's why I had these ones. And I actually had 2 boxes, and I did not need 2 boxes. And for reference, my boobs are about I'm a 34, 36 double D. All right, so the way that we did it is we aligned our boobs first, my boobs first, right? She wanted to see exactly where I wanted my boobs to sit. Now she has that same dress, so she knew how it was going to cut down and all that good stuff, right? So I held the boob up, and then she took the tape and started it here. I do want to say this: I did not use like any alcohol or anything. I was sweating a little bit. I really like this tape because even with me sweating, them things stayed up all night, and I was dancing. But I did not use any alcohol or anything. But you want to make sure that you don't have on like any oil or anything like that, because this won't stick to that. So I held my boob up, and she just went up, and she put it down here, and not down here. Like, you want to put it kind of like right up under your boob and pull it up and put it up on your shoulder, right? And then you want to keep doing that, and it's going to look funny. It's going to look funny at first because boob going to be all lopsided and stuff. But you'll be able to, once it's up a certain way, you'll be able to look and see where you need to get the rest of the tape based on where your shirt or your dress lays. We did, I think she used a total of 8 or 9 of these strips. There's 20 of them. There's 20 of them in the pack, and there was 4 left. So she used 8 on each boob. So we put one in, and I was holding a boob, and then she was taping. She was making sure that she was rubbing it so that it could stick on my skin. And then, like I said, pulling it up. And then once we had this where we wanted it to be, she took each piece of tape and she put it up so that those, like, it'll bulge out kind of, depending on how you're holding your boob. Like, I kind of held it kind of close, and I also had covered my nipple as well. And then she just kind of took it from like here up, and she just did it, but she had to do it over enough where it would not show up my shirt. And then she also had to come over and do this area over here. So she had to put some tape back here and do the same thing, because you want it to be even. You don't want it to you want the foundation to be laid right, because you're putting on these sexy dresses. And it was smooth. It was not, it wasn't hard when I put it on. So you could not see that I had that tape on my boobs. We actually put it everywhere that most of my bras go. Okay, and then once we were done with that, then we did this second boob, and I just stood in the mirror to make sure they were going to be aligned, and we just did the same thing. The second boob was a lot easier than the first boob. I will say that, like I said, they did stayed on all night. I ended up having to take them off. I was dancing. So our renewal was at 3. I took him off around 12:30. When it comes to your boobs, absolutely get some of this K2. And I forgot how much it cost, but I know, like I said, I had ordered mine from Walmart. So go ahead and stick them boobies up.